Luke Hawkins outside London Stadium. Connor, it was a fair result, you think?
I think so. I mean, if you asked me after about 20 minutes, I'd say, it's the same, as last week at Newcastle, the amount of times they offside goals, I know an offside is an offside, but we let them in behind way too many times. We needed a wake-up call after 2 minutes last week in Newcastle twice. This week it was 3 times before the ball was in the back of the net, and I think we grew into the game, definitely. Was it enough to go out and, I would say, grab by the scruff of the neck? Probably not. But, with the resources Chelsea have, I think we've got to respect them at times as well. Thought the ref probably didn't help us a lot of the way. I thought he was really poor. But I thought at times as well, we probably backed down a bit too much. And
I think we stood off them too much. We was getting results when we was pressing them high.
I think so. I think it's a mixture of a lack of belief. It's also a mixture. We didn't have a lot of chances, but the chances we did, I feel like we hesitate too much, and we probably have the balls to put in the back of the net. Thought the fullbacks were magnificent today. I thought Emerson is growing into the shirt. Not world beater written, but he's definitely a solid performer.
Yeah.
And Kufal today, he gave Mudryk a tough time. I thought the midfield, I thought Paqueta, people will say, he doesn't do a whole lot of goals and assists, but when he came off, I thought we lose something in that midfield.
Yeah,
the dynamic of the game changes a bit. And I also thought with the subs, I thought Antonio coming off, I know, look, we've got to be careful with a striker situation, but Ings is a different striker to him, and I thought Antonio was growing into the game today, worked hard.
I thought they had to work well together.
I thought so. I think
Bowen was poor today, and he was the one that stayed on.
You see, I think it's different because I think Benrahma was poor today, and I think when Bowen has the ball, he might not always score goals or assist goals, but I thought he tried to make things happen. But yeah, I think it's a mixture. We're all kind of gelling in. We've got the foundations there, and it's about putting things into the place now, really.
Next couple of games, mate. Really, they're really important, aren't they? Especially the Forest one.
I think so, and I feel like that's not that team that's going to go down there. In times of season where we've taught that, but we'll get points here and there. We've got FA Cup games, we've got conference games to go, and once we do get points like that here and beat your Forest at home, Bournemouth away, teams like that, we need to be looking up. The only reason we need to look down is if we play poor, and if we can get back to what we were last season, which we know we can do, then look up. Why not? So.
Great, thank you, Connor. Nice to see you, mate.